let me just do the same question in the other way, which I said I would do for you right now. It's similar. It's the same thing, but it's multiple steps. So what they say, list or prove or disprove, right? That is our part I. So what you're going to do is the things in A are called X, right? So we know that if A is a subset of B, then we know that if we say A is a subset of B, then all X is equal to Y. All X values are going to be in B. Okay, so all X, so you can say X is an element of B. That means the guys that are in X are going to be in B. The guys called X are going to be in B. So now let's work with that. What we'd be saying is, I'm going to say, what are the X? We say X is equal to 5A plus 2. And we are saying that this 5A plus 2 is going to be in B. Is going to be in B. So I'll choose one value. I'll say let A be equal to 2. We can do that. Let A be equal to 1 like we did. That would mean X will be equal to 5 by 1 plus 2. X will be equal to 7, right? And you can say if A is a subset of B, it means 7 is going to be an element of B. Because if A is a subset of B, it means everything in A is going to be in B. Now, if 7 is an element of B, what is it? It's a Y. If 7 is an element of B, it is a Y, because the elements of B are called Y. So you can say, therefore, Y will be equal to 7. And which means that, what is our Y? 10C plus 3 will be equal to 7. You take 3 to the other side. 10C will be equal to 7 minus 3, which means 10C will be equal to 4. Then you say C would be 4 over 10, which you would get as 2 over 5. And you say since C is not an element of integers, C is not an integer here, therefore it means that A is not a subset of B, because it makes C to be a value which is not an integer. And yet C is only integers. So that means this is not agreeing. It's not agreeing. That's the same thing we did in the last example. We just equated the X and the Y, because we are saying if A is a subset of B, that means everything in A is also in B. And what are the things that are in A called X? They should be in B, which means they should be Y's. So we'd say X equal to Y. We put a value for A where X was, then we'll see if C will be an integer as well. In this case, it wasn't, which means it's not a subset. That is what we've seen in the two methods. Okay, that's it. Bye.